Good evening, Mr. Sunil. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yes. Tell me, sparkling evening to you. How have you been?
I have
Mm-hmm.
been quite good.
Been quite good. Okay, all right. And how is this day turning? How is Sunday? Is it a fun day in general?
Yes, it is. Because on Sunday, I do not do anything. I like to unwind myself, and I feel that I spent most of my day with sleeping or with eating or with taking a lot of rest.
Okay, all right. But I think these are two contradicting situations because right now I can see you sitting just next to whiteboard, which made me
Mhm.
feel that maybe you just delivered one session and now you're saying that you like to sleep in.
Mm,
So how
no,
come?
no. And as I told you that at the weekend, I always like to let my hair down. I do not bother myself to take any sessions, but I did not get any opportunity to have a conversation with you. So that's why I'm doing that. Else, if I must not have chosen Sunday.
Means I'm at fault? Is it?
No, not at all. That I'm fortunate that somehow I got that opportunity.
Oh,
Like
please don't
I
say
have
that.
been waiting for you to have a conversation.
Yeah, at times it happens. We are filled with the work. We are swamped with many things. That's why I am barely able to take sessions. But it's always fun
Okay.
having sessions. So weekends are precious to me, I would say, because that's when I am able to take sessions. Hmm.
All right.
Yes. So before we jump over to our today's topic, I remember once I told you that
Hmm.
you should start questioning others as well. So tell me, have you started doing so? Are you the one
Yes,
who's breaking ice or no?
I wish I could, but I have improved a lot from that session. So these days, yes, I do ask some questions, but I also believe in one thing, that curiosity killed the cat, and I rather not to be inquisitive. So whenever it is required, that if I feel I am devoid of some information, that point of time I like to ask some questions, and my questions are beautifully answered too.
Mhm. Okay, all right. See, asking question doesn't mean you have to question something from the tutor. It is more of a
Hmm.
discussion based where you both the
Hmm.
parties are equally responsible for a fruitful or a meaningful discussion ahead. So you
Hmm.
don't have to ask question. Let's suppose currently I'm having a conversation with you. I'm not asking you questions after the questions. We are just having. I'm
Hmm.
trying to understand what you did in a day, something like that. So asking questions and having discussions are two different aspects of conversation, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, right.
So your idea is to be a good conversationalist. You don't have to be the one who would come up with a question and bash the questions on screen. All right.
Yes. And the thing is that I have been very particular about others, like, and I do not want to ask any questions which can be the pain in the neck for others.
Oh my God, I've never met any student who could feel or who could sense other half of the picture. Good one. I can predict someone is overthinker. Is
So this was
Oh, I'm talking to a rich brat. I didn't knew
no,
that.
not
I
at
didn't know
all. No,
that.
I'm not. But I I am into profession that where I need to take care of internet first. And God be praised, this time I have started giving online classes.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I need good quality of Wi-Fi. Sometimes I'm done with it. I feel that Wi-Fi does not work very well, and that's why I have got two different.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's great. I hope it's working out in your favor now.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. Okay, all right. So, as New Year is just around the corner, and whenever
Hmm,
there's New Year's, there's
hmm,
one term which go hand in hand, that is resolutions,
hmm.
right?
Right.
So, do you believe in taking resolutions?
Yes, I do believe in that, but whatever I plan, whatever I take a pledge, I think that never ever happens. that I have been I have been planning, I have been making promises that this month or this year I'm going to be famous, I'm going to be the best speaker or the best teacher, and I'm going to have these many people or these many students. But I feel that sometimes things really do not go according to you. Making plans is good, but like things are not in our hands. I feel that.
And there's no such thing called overnight success,
Right.
right? You have to burn the midnight oil, or you have to walk extra miles, beat
Right.
anything that you do. So,
Yes.
be it about becoming famous, the thing is, focus on the journey that you are in. Fall in love with the journey. Automatically, the destination would be beautiful, isn't
Right.
it?
Yes, it is.
Hmm. So, as you said that you're teaching currently, try to simplify your teaching, try to add flair of enjoyment or fun in your sessions. And believe me, people enjoy simplicity, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I do the same. That whenever I teach, I consider myself that I'm a very different teacher from others. The methods
Hmm.
I have, I make sure that I do not imitate other people's methods, and
Perfect.
I feel that that sets me apart from others. And like, I don't want to sound conceited, but I feel that, and I'm very happy the way I teach. But the problem is that, as you said, that big things take time. So I know that it is taking time, but the day is not very far. Then whatever I have dreamt of or whatever I really want to get, sooner or later I'll get it.
Keep on evolving, be it in terms
Yes,
of
I.
your teaching. I remember I had a teacher in school that she was an English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, she won't teach anything that was haywire or anything that was new to us. She, and still, she was my favorite.
Hmm.
Once I was just thinking about her when I entered in this field, that there was
Hmm.
nothing special, but why I loved her, the simplicity. At times, you
Right.
don't have to do fancy things. Even good things can work, right?
Yes, yes, that's true. Yes, I also believe in that. Yes, so whatever you're saying, that everyone is enamored of simplicity. That
True
the
that.
more simple you are, the more response or the more followers or like more people you are going to get, and who would follow you or who would copy you or like you.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, indeed. Try adding some great things. I think Gen Zs these days enjoy content which is humorous. So you can add
Yeah,
humor to your
right.
sessions, maybe. That can turn out to be a good one for you, isn't it?
Yes, but I feel that whenever I teach, that I'm serious about my teaching, because I take it as a sense of responsibility. If anyone takes classes from me, I make sure that I should make that person understand at least 1%. If I'm able to make that person understand 1%, or if I'm able to instill 1% something in that person, then my job is done. And I know that how it's going to work. As I said, I have my own ways of teaching. Then, and whenever I teach, I always put my best foot forward. I really want to make my presence felt, and for that, I try everything possible. Then, and honestly speaking, that I have also got some experience, and I know how to start the class and what I need to have in the middle and how I can end that class too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, superb. Okay, enough of the teaching. Let's do one
Okay.
activity together. We
Sure.
both are teachers and we'll continue to talk on teaching, I know. Never
Yes.
ending conversation, right? And as a tutor, you think a lot about your students and how you deliver, even while making a session note or even while preparing something out for your learners. Of course, you have the perspective how it would turn out. So I can truly understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, did you check our today's topic?
Yes, I.
So the twist here is I'm not going to discuss on just the topic directly. We'll have
Mhm.
open-ended conversation on it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
your job is to, whenever I initiate a conversation, and the
Hmm.
moment you deliver your answer, it should not end on full stop. You have to keep the ball rolling.
All
Okay.
right.
Means your answer should not be the end of the question. You have to end it on a zone where I could carry it forward. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens a person put a question to you, you
Hmm.
answer it out, and then we switch on to the next question. Today we'll not do so. We'll make it a conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I got it. Yes.
Ready? Challenge
Yes.
accepted?
If I'm not mistaken, is that if I say something from there, you will continue. If you stop, then I'll start. Is it?
We don't have to switch on. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes you
Okay.
full stop. Okay, in my opinion, this is what I feel.
All right.
Today I don't want you to end on this note. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Super. So our today's topic is somewhat interesting. It's India's culture and tradition.
Hmm.
Right? When people say that, let's suppose you meet a foreigner and he
Hmm.
says, "What is India for you?" How would you
Hmm.
explain?
Okay. And I would say India is everything to me, and I'm fortunate that I was born in India, and India is one of the countries where you get everything. Talking about its culture, India is replete with different cultures. India is so beautiful itself, and earlier India was known as a golden bird. And if India was not a beautiful country, why would other foreigners would come and they would steal or loot India very badly? And I feel that India has got 28 different scintillating states, if I'm not wrong, and they have their own beauty to show or to offer. Or when you go to different states, you get to see different traditions and cultures in different in different states. And India is one of the countries where we do speak different languages depending on state to state. If you go to Karnataka, Kannada is spoken there. If you go to Punjab, Punjabi is spoken there. If you go to Rajasthan, Rajasthani is spoken there. And talking about Gujarat, in Gujarat, we explicitly speak Gujarati. And moreover, India is known for its food. It is highly known for its food. Yes, yes, we are going to get different types of food wherever we go. And I also believe in one thing, that India is also known for its simplicity. Like, people of India are generous. And
Not all. Terms and
okay,
conditions
and
applied.
I'm sorry, yes, if I meet foreigners, so I'm going to speak highly of India.
Mm-hmm.
India is one of the countries where we produce most of the organic things. And India is one of the countries where India has given brilliant scientists, brilliant engineers, and brilliant entrepreneurs too.
True that.
Yes. India is also known for
Waiting for
its
the turn. I won't start. You have to give me a chance. I won't start my own.
okay. And I feel that whosoever comes in India, they entirely fall in love with India. And you'll be stunned to know that I guess there is one of the players, and he named his daughter India. And I guess there have been a couple of players where they named their own offsprings this beautiful name because they value India. And I don't feel, and India is, I must say that India is the most populous country in the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, I
Why do you
guess.
say so?
Pardon?
Why do you say that India is the most popular country in the world?
Populous it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Great. Yeah. Next up. What next?
Okay, so all right. So I feel that and you need a lot of days to explore the complete India. And India has beautiful neighbor countries like Sri Lanka is there, and Myanmar is there,
Hmm.
Bangladesh, Nepal, and yes,
It's going to
I
be your
must not
SST test today.
Nepal. Yes, Nepal.
No, no, I was saying it's going to be SST test today. Let's see how good you are at social sciences.
Yes, yes, and India is also popularly known for the mount that the Himalayas. We do have some part of the Himalayas. If
Hmm.
you want to go to the Mount Everest, so you have to go to our next. country, that is Nepal. And I feel that India is such a country where it usually has good nexus with other countries. India has a good nexus with the US, the UK, France, or Italy, and so many other countries. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'm proud to say that India is one of the countries where its military comes at number 3. And India does spend a lot of money for its soldiers so that we can live so peacefully. The Indians can live so peacefully because they are there to make a lot of sacrifices. They are there to save our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And India is a sacred country. India is so religious. And in India, everyone is valued equally. I feel that at some point. And India is one of the countries where you will be taught that we should always respect our elders and we should love our youngers. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, India is one of the countries where we have two types of system. Like I'm not able to recall it precisely, that India does give equal importance to privatization and government jobs. It is balanced,
Mm-hmm.
that if people want to get a government job, they can go for that. If people want to have their own business, they can also go for that. They completely have that leeway.
Both the sectors, definitely, that's
Both the,
true.
right.
Mm-hmm.
and and above all, I feel that India is a republic country. India is one of the countries where its constitution was made by a few people, and the founder of the constitution was B.R. Ambedkar. And he and his team members burnt the midnight oil to make that beautiful constitution. And it is handmade, I guess. No, and there isn't any country which has this constitution or their constitution in handwritten, like that was piled up by hands, or handwork was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And yes, I think, yes,
Mm-hmm. Okay. What was the task?
I think whatever I have not spoken, that if you want to add, you can add.
Mhm. The task was to tell you that you have to add you whatsoever you want to say, and
Hmm.
then create such an environment where second person can come in and join you.
Okay, okay, let me try that. And what more you expect from a country like this?
Okay, good job. So this is one way where you
Hmm.
end up on a question or end
Hmm.
up on a zone where you're still not clear on.
All
But there
right.
can be endless ways to do so as well. Okay, let's
Right.
try this one first. Okay, one thing which I first of all must say is the moment you started talking about India, I could see the passion in your eyes, the
Hmm.
shine that twirled into, and I could see that okay, he's being passionate and he's telling everything from heart all over.
Right.
The thing is, India as a culture, as a tradition, has a lot to do with people.
Hmm.
But still, there's one thing which we call as brain drain.
Hmm.
If India is rich with culture, if India is a country where things are given equal treatment, then why brain drain exists? Can you think of?
Yes, I guess it is the part of every country.
But India is known for it majorly.
I guess we do not have enough job opportunities. This could be one of the reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
we are, yes, and we are also paid so much when we start working in abroad. Like most of our scientists do work in NASA. Why? Because they are paid a very high salary. This is the reason. And as you said, that brain drain system is not only the part of India. What about Pakistan? What would you say? That I usually talk to people from Pakistan,
Hmm.
and there it come to my knowledge that yes, their country is not capable enough to give
Hmm.
them appropriate jobs, or
True.
where they can get
Mhm.
enough salary. So what they do is they always go abroad. Either they go to Russia, Saudi Arabia, or wherever they are able to get a job. So it,
Majorly in Gulf countries, yes.
mhm, right.
That's true. Absolutely. I have to undoubtedly agree with the fact that it happens because maybe our country is not able to produce so many jobs or create the job vacancy. But
Hmm.
was it ever any moment where you felt even I should travel abroad?
For traveling or for working?
No, for work.
Mm. So I feel that even I don't want to sound odd, but I don't even want to leave Delhi. I am this much in love with this beautiful country. I really don't want to leave Delhi. Being a Delhiite, I love it more than anything.
Hmm.
And because of that, I did not work in my own field. I have done BTech, and most of the engineers do leave their homes and they do go to Hyderabad. But I never
Hmm.
ever thought of that. Keeping this in mind, if I got a chance, or if I got any job where I would leave my home, I would never ever do that. So I'm very much satisfied whatever I'm doing, and I'm okay to earn little.
Okay, you come from the capital of our country. Do you think you're privileged in that sense?
Yes, I'm blessed to be the part of it, and I'm blessed that I was born here.
Do you have an upper hand in this case? Do you think you're blessed with maybe good opportunities or some other things?
Yes, that I feel that the city I'm from, it is one of the cheapest cities in India, where you can satisfy your appetite, or where you can feed yourself at 50 rupees in one day. So I'm
Oh
okay.
my
And
God. Okay, let's suppose I have a budget of 50 rupees. Now I'm curious. Tell me what kind of things I can eat in Delhi.
okay, so
You
you
being a guide. Okay,
hmm,
yes.
so like makeshifts are there, and you have to manage things if you do not have enough money. In 50 rupees, you can satisfy your hunger for a day, as I said.
Hmm.
20 rupees plate chole bhature is there.
Okay, and you're sorted for half day.
Yes, 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 right. And
You
water
would
is
sleep
free.
a lot.
Water.
After having a heavy lunch or heavy breakfast, you would sleep a lot.
No, depending on the work you have. Like
Hmm.
if you are a laborer, because laborers do not have enough earning.
Do- Hmm.
Yes, for them they can satisfy their hunger by 50 rupees, I guess. If I'm wrong to say 50 rupees, in 70 rupees or in 100 rupees, you can be way more satisfied, and like you can make a pig of yourself at any eatery or at any cart.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, that's true. And sometimes, many a times, I think you would see reels coming on your social media
Right.
saying that even a street vendor in Delhi or a street vendor in normal cities earn more than that of a corporate sector employee. So, have you
Yes.
ever
Yes, yes, it has also been the trend.
True that. Yeah, they ask how much do you earn, then they try to find the net margin. That happens. So,
Yeah.
as a child, I remember I used to have a lot of fascination. I would have my own shop. I would eat all the sweets because I was fond of cakes and cookies. So, has it ever happened with you where you dreamed of being a shopkeeper and sell your favorite food item? Or maybe
Yes,
anything?
yes, it used to happen when I was a child. I used to have the same fantasy that, and I was fond of eating something sweet. And Burfi was there, and they used to be in green color, and the
The
Burfi.
coconut one?
Yes, yes, right. And some
Okay.
candies were also there. And what I did, I took some money from my parents, and I sort of opened my own shop in front of my home, and my friends would come, and they they would buy, and at the end or in the evening we all will enjoy. So like that
Mhm.
I spent my childhood. Yes.
Oh God. Okay. So if ever today someone say you that for a day you have to run a cart, would you take that challenge? You think you're good at
Now,
selling? Yes, now.
okay, I like taking challenges. That if I'm challenged to do so, so I would certainly do that.
What would you sell?
This time, like there are so many things. I would certainly go for food items. That this time people have become foodies. So I would like to sell something like pizza, or if not anything special, I would like to sell samosa.
Oh, okay, good one.
Yes.
You're good at keeping the things. Okay, nice one. Yes. So now, first of all, I want you to think of why I redirected you towards something else. This is the beauty of conversation. Okay.
Hmm.
See, you're very good when it comes to topic. If a topic is assigned to you, you know where I have to head on. Be it your
Right.
vocabulary, be it your presentation skills. You turn up so passionately that yes, I have to deliver. But equally, the second half of the conversation is where you let yourself be free from one point to the other. You know how it happens when we sit with our friends?
Right.
We start from college diaries and we end up on completely new thing,
Right.
right? So we have to take this transition, learn how seamlessly I can take a transition. There's
Yes.
nothing wrong in deviating from the topic. That's how you explore the parts of conversation. Okay?
Yes. True.
Let yourself immerse. Let's suppose you took on a point while explaining, you thought that maybe I come from, I'm a Delhiite. Then you can brag about your city.
Okay.
Mhm. It's a
Yes.
transition.
Yes,
We
it
were,
is.
in general, we are talking about India. Even while talking about food, we were talking about India, but in a different
Yes.
dimension.
Yes.
Then I
Right.
took you from sweets, and I took you to the moment you answered me that you can have 50 rupees, and 50 rupees you can spend a good day. Then we took you to the childhood memories,
Yes. Yes. Right.
discussing the fantasies we had in mind. And if you were to sell something, what would you sell and why? Right? So
Yes.
next time, whenever you head in conversation, especially in your classes or maybe ever in at English Yaari as well, let yourself be free. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'll speak on the topic, but equally I'll take a transition. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes, yes, yes. I learned a lot, and this is the beauty that you people have, and that's why I always like to be the part of that. And every time I learn a lot, whether it's about intonation. When we had our first conversation, there I was given this feedback, and I
Mhm.
used to be sluggish while taking the conversation, and I used to be uninterested. I don't know what went amiss that point of time, but now every day I try to be a different person. I try to outshine, and looking at the previous things, or looking at the previous sessions, and I learn a
Mm.
lot. Yes, I really enjoy being with English Shari.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And we are blessed to have you because whenever you come out with energy. I've never seen you dull or I haven't seen you that, okay, I'm not interested. You're always open to feedback and celebration is what
Right.
we stand for, right?
Yes.
Coming
Yes.
on to the feedback, there's not a major feedback. The idea is just to let you speak.
Hmm.
Sometimes, as I say, some of the words, maybe because of the influence or the dialect that we have,
Right.
quality, it turns up to be quality in
All right.
session.
Righty. All right, ma'am.
Quality, right? Same goes
Hmm.
with your favorite word earlier.
Yes, I have been trying to work on it, and yes, now I would make sure that I pronounce it. Could you please tell me what is the right pronunciation?
Earlier. Why you to focus a lot on R? You are saying earlier.
Okay. Yes, I yes.
Earlier.
This is my yes.
Same goes with some of at times if you focus R sound is creating problem. Offer. We offer.
Oh.
R is slow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sure.
Rotation. R. There are sounds where R is pronounced in a way where you have to take a high pitch. Let's
Okay.
go refer. Of course, you cannot say refer. You have to say refer, where you have to focus on R. But
All
in
right.
offer, R is light. Earlier.
Earlier.
Okay. Yeah. Tradition. Now this one tr sound is little. Right. Focus on the words. Focus on the phonetics. Take a walk through phonetic sounds. You would enjoy it. It's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a walk. First of all, focus on R sound words. Do one thing right after the session, whenever you get time. Take out the list of words where R is majorly used. Okay.
All
And
right.
then pronounce it. Every time you'll see a transition, or maybe whenever we have our next session, I would try to come up with some of the words. We can practice it together and learn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Sure, ma'am. Yes.
As a seasoned trainer, we need to focus on even minute things. I hope you agree.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay. All right. And I'm happy with the fact that these days the hand gestures are going in right direction. Very
Okay,
good.
thank you so much. Yes,
Yeah, you to try to make sure that your profile is maintained, be it left or right. Keep up the good work. Okay.
thank
I
you.
hope you enjoyed your today's session.
Yes, as always, yes, I did enjoy it.
Okay. Wish you all the best and wish you Merry Christmas in advance and
Yes,
Happy New Year too.
yes, I wish you the same.
Thank you so much. Bye bye, Sunil.
Okay, bye.